It's 2025, and it's time to get off the couch. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James, and I'm off the couch. 2025, and turning over a new leaf. As many of you might be doing the same thing to start this new year. Making some New Year's resolutions. I gotta say, for many years, I haven't been one of those persons or people to wait to the new year to make a resolution. I've always been of the mindset that if I gotta get something done, there's no better time than now to get it done. But with that being said, I wanted to do something new for the new year. I did want to set some goals, and I think the goals is really, in addition, set around my birthday. I'm a January guy, so my birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to set some goals for myself as I approach the conclusion of another year on this earth, and as I move forward to the future and another year of what I hope to be just as prosperous, just as blessed, just as impactful. So I'm coming to you guys and just want to welcome you to the channel here in 2025. Happy New Year. Got a couple things that I want to share. I want to share thanks with you as the channel continues to grow. I'm at 235 subscribers, and I do not take your support, tuning into the channel, your encouragement, interest in the content for granted. Without you, I'm just a dude, I'm just a dad behind the camera talking about my love for being a father, this journey that I'm on. And to be totally honest with you, I'd be okay with that. But it's so much better, so much more enjoyable to have you all a part of my journey. So I wanted to thank you first and foremost for being loyal and for being a part of my fatherhood journey, and for allowing me to be a part of yours. Secondly, yeah, I don't, but secondly, as I just started, and just taking a little walk around the neighborhood, get the fresh air in my lungs, the body moving. Wanted to share a goal with you. As I mentioned, I have a birthday that's coming up in a couple of weeks, and on my birthday, I'm going to do a test. And that test is going to be a 1 mile test. And I'm going to bring you along on that journey. I'm going to bring you to the local track over at one of our high schools. I'm going to take 4 laps, and I'm going to get my time on it. And I'm going to use that as a building block. But before I get there, there's some things I want to do before actually taking that test in the next couple of weeks. And part of that is me getting out here walking, getting the heartbeat up, get my body in a place where it's not going to be shocked too bad when I get out on that track and make those four laps. So that's why I walked up the hill. I'm walking down. I walked up some stairs, things of that nature. I want to get the heart rate going and get my body used to just the extra work, getting that heart rate up. So I'm going to be doing some things, not only just aerobic stuff, getting on the treadmill, walking briskly, stuff like that. doing some other things as well to get the heart rate up. But I'm also going to be doing some strength conditioning, not a lot of weight lifting, just a lot of resistance of my own body weight, push-ups, sit-ups, a lot of stretching, get the body to respond to, you know, what I'm going to do. You know, with that being said, you know, what my plan is for this year, 2025, after I take that test to run that mile, is I want to prepare myself to run a marathon 2026. You say, why 2026, James? We just got into 2025. Well, I've been on the couch for a while, and I want to make sure I have a nice plan. I want to make sure that I do this the right way so that I have the maximum amount of enjoyment, the maximum amount of success, and that my body, even though I'm a former athlete, I've been on the couch for a while. I have not been physically active the way I used to be 10, 15, 20 years ago. So again, I want to do it in such a way where I am maximizing good health, so I can perform at a peak level. So that's kind of what the big announcement is. Me preparing to run a marathon in 2026. 2026 is a big year for me. I'm going to hit a milestone birthday. I'll be turning 50. And I wanted to set a goal for myself, and I want it to be realistic. And 2025 is really going to launch me on accomplishing that goal. As I mentioned, having a great workout program to get me prepared. Over the course of 2025, I'll be entering, and I haven't put anything on the calendar yet, but I will be entering some 5Ks, some 10Ks, and so on and so forth, so I can build up that stamina, put the miles on my body in the correct way, so that when 2026 comes, I can be successful on that journey. And I want you to come along with me. I'm definitely going to document it. And I want you to come along with me on this journey. That can mean a couple things. That can mean you just, you know, subscribing to the channel, following along as I post videos, sending words of encouragement, likes, so on and so forth. That can be one way. 2, root me on, leave some comments, pray for me, because this is something that's out of my wheelhouse. I'm not a long distance runner. I've always been a sprinter and a jumper, and that's what has paid the bills, so to say, for me as an athlete. So this long distance thing is not necessarily something that I have done, not something that I necessarily love. Oh, it's brutal. But I'm trying to find different things to keep myself motivated, setting goals so I can accomplish, feel proud of myself, and also be connected. I want to say I met a gentleman online, Paul, who runs daily, and I'm gonna link him up, put his information in this video, just so you can, you know, follow his journey, man. And he's been on an incredible journey. He's a runner, and he set a goal, and I think it was last year, to run every day, and he's well past that 365. He's going into the new year, and he set some new goals. But I stumbled along his channel, and I found what he's doing interesting. Small channel, building his community, and he was just very encouraging in the way he goes about and does what he does. And you know, he asked if there was any questions, and I said, hey, what's a word for a newbie? Somebody just trying to get out there for the very first time and setting some running goals. And he was more than gracious to share some advice, subscribe to my channel, and really showed his enthusiasm for me as I set this goal and the journey that I will be on. And he said he'd definitely be checking in as I post. So again, that's another way that you could support and come along with me on this journey as I get started. And man, that will be so appreciated. You have no idea what that would mean to me. So I'm just out here walking today, right? And like I said, getting that heart rate up a little bit, exploring the neighborhood, and just really wanting to share, you know, this goal that I've set for myself here in 2025 to get me to 2026 to be able to run a full marathon. If you have set any goals for yourself in this coming year of 2025, man, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to be able to support you. Drop a comment, you know, that will be welcomed. That would be great. And like I said, I want to be able to support you just as you support me, because you know how the saying goes here on A Dad's Thing. Fatherhood is a journey that you don't have to do alone. So don't. Here at A Dad's Thing, we're here to partner with you as you partner with me. And that's what this is all about. And I'm really excited about some of the different things that I'll be bringing to the channel. As I just mentioned, I'll be keeping track of my progress as I get on this journey of running. I will be bringing to you, you know, more vlog style things, which will entail the running, but just day-to-day life and things that are going on in my neck of the woods as it relates to fatherhood, work, and all of those other things, especially the things that I love to do that keeps me fresh for my family, for my wife, for my daughters, and for my community. So looking forward to that. I got a couple of weeks before I take that test, and I'm going to be ready. You know, I liken this to something I did about, I want to say, about 15, it's got to be more than 15, about 15, 16 years ago, when I was applying to one of our local Bay Area Sheriff's Department. I was looking to get into law enforcement. Come from a family of law enforcement, and I wanted to pursue that for a minute, and I had to do several things to get myself prepared, and one of those things was the physical aspect of it. You know, there was a run that we had to do, there was some lifting and things of that nature, but they had this physical aspect of it. And the part that scared me the most was the running part, because I'm not a distance runner. And that was the thing that really had me worried, had me shook, so to say. And I just went out there, I ran as best as I could, and I knew at the time that they were asking us to be able to run a mile. It wasn't going to be something that I couldn't do, but it was the fact that I had to do it, and the competitiveness in me, the competitor in me, I really wanted to not embarrass myself. Like I said, I'm an athlete, former athlete, but I always got that mentality of an athlete. I didn't want to go out there and run that mile in the time that they wanted it to be ran in. I wanted to run it in a time that was respectable, if you know what I mean. Something that was a little bit better than the rest, right? Because you're always trying to position yourself when you're in testing mode, so on and so forth. The better I run this mile, the more favorable they may look at me as a recruit, as a candidate to eventually join their department. So that really scared me. I did all right, no worries, passed it, and eventually was given an offer to join that department. But for me, at that point in stage of my life, I felt that I could be more effective, you know, doing what I was doing in the community, in the nonprofit sector, than I could wearing a badge, being in a correctional facility. I just thought that where I was the best place for me to stay. And it was. So just wanted to share that little story, because that's what this is reminding me of, this preparation stage, my kind of fear of these long distance runs. So yeah, so that's that. You know, your boy is off the couch. And 2024, I gotta say, was a year of progress. It also was a year of holding on in some aspects, maintaining a pace that would not lead to burnout, but would allow me to be productive. Things were accomplished in 2024. I'm grateful for 2024, but I am looking forward to this year, 2025, to take just about every area of my life to the next level. And the only way that happens is if I get off the couch, if I put in the work, if I do the things that I need to do, which is plan, which is prepare, and which is go out there and kick butt. That's what I gotta do. So that's the word on the street of a dad's thing. I'm gonna get myself off that couch, get myself in gear, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna crush these things that I wanna crush. And I want you to do the same for those areas in your life. Drop a comment, like the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, I would love for you to be a part of this community. Another goal is I'm at 235 now, want to get to 250. Then I want to get to 275 so that I can get to 500. Man, your support goes a long ways in helping me get there. So that's your boy. I'm gonna finish up this walk and get back to the spot, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, God bless, and as I said earlier, this journey of fatherhood you don't have to do alone. I'm here to support you because you support me. Peace.